For any of you who have not been watching our new player tournaments recently, you're missing out on all the fun. You should get in there. But we do have a rising star in Hayseed. Delta sent this in. I don't know Delta offhand. I think I've only spectated like one or two of their games. And if I remember correctly, they were also the vampire counts in that. But actually, this might have been a game for one of our new player tournaments. We'll see. But Hayseed likes to play a lot of very spicy, very fun things. And you are seeing some of it on display here. I think this is from the new player game. And if I remember the one it is, it's a good one. It's a good one. Buckle up. So he's taking his beloved Kholek Suneater. Kholek did get some buffs, though I still insist that he sucks. We also have a Slaanesh caster with Hysterical Frenzy and Pavane, which he immediately uses Pavane on the Blood Dragon Vampire Lord to drag him to the ground. I guess we'll get to that in a second. Elsewhere for Chaos, we have Marauders. Chaos Warriors are cornered with Halberds and Gold Chevrons to give them more stats. One Chaos Warrior cornered with dual weapons, some Marauder Horsemen for a bit of skirmish, and I think I mentioned the Dragon Ogres, but I forget. On the other side, for the Vampire counts, we have Fellbats, Blood Knights, a White King with just Foe Seeker, Skeleton Warriors, and Zombies, the Konigstein Stalkers, a Corpse Guard with an Unholy Lodestone, and that is about it. Kholek is in, uses all of his buffs for an impressive 1k weapon strength with anti-large, and he is slamming the Blood Dragon Vampire Lord during the rampage duration. Takes out over half his HP before he can even move. And that is a terrible start for the Vampire counts. The Blood Dragon Lord is almost dead entirely. Blood Dragon Lord needs to get control of himself and back off. He throws down his Helm of Discord and starts to run away just as Kholek is on his back. Kholek still hits him on the way out. The Blood Dragon Lord goes from full health to like dead in the blink of an eye. Kholek has 2,000 value a minute into this game. Vampire counts trying to get their revenge. They are starting to squeeze in from the sides of Skeleton Warriors and Cavalry advantages. Quick little breath attack from the Blood Dragon Lord actually does more damage to his own zombies than to Kholek, but zombies aren't really that big of a deal. And the Slaanesh caster is already under attack from the White King Foe Seeker pop to make him rather fast, and he's just chopping down that Chaos Sorcerer. Like we said before, the Vampire counts are focusing on the flanks this game as their Black Knights and Blood Knights are picking off Marauders here and there, pushing them away, and Fellbats doing a bit of damage to these Marauder Horsemen. As actually the Blood Dragon Lord goes to land on the Chaos Sorcerer of Slaanesh, misses the charge attack, and now is next to Kholek. He has all of his buffs popped, and he's trying to fight against the mountain itself, but he's refusing to swing. Standing around as Kholek pokes him in the chest, he just will not swing back. Gets hit again, finally swings, but thankfully for him, when Kholek swung at him, he missed. And now the Blood Dragon Lord gets away. So far, a very disappointing showing from him. Not that the player's done that much wrong, but Jesus, Blood Dragon Lord has not hit a thing. White King going after the Sorcerer of Slaanesh, who's now routing, so he is walking away from his own protection just due to fear. And the Vampire counts picking off anybody that routes with their superior cav force. Warriors of Chaos losing the frontline fight actually pretty badly. Oh, we have some flanking Crypt Ghouls. I forgot about them. Anyway, Chaos Warriors losing the frontline fight pretty badly with a big old dragon running around. Plus the Vampire counts brought a lot of chaff infantry, buffing it up with an Unholy Lodestone, and then really good cycle charging from Cav is making this front line very difficult for them to win. Their Chaos Warriors, however, doing quite well. Chaos Warrior Corn is fine, this one's fine, and this one's fine. So all three of their Chaos Warriors are chilling. The Blood Dragon Lord could line up for a beautiful breath attack on these clumped up troops. It looks like he's doing just that. This is textbook Dragon Breath play. Big damage plus a rear charge. The Black Knights kind of fold their own charge. Unfortunate for them. That could have been so much more, but Kholek is currently going to town in the Corpse Cart. Trying to take out that healing, but also take out the Perfect Vigor and the melee attack and melee defense buffs that it provides. So Kholek is putting on a clinic right now as the Blood Dragon Lord helps these Skeleton Warriors get rid of the Marauders. Kholek is still chasing down that Corpse Cart. Some of these zombies are summons. And Black Knight's rear charge took out those halberds. Blood Knights, other Black Knights are coming back. The Slaanesh caster is off the map as the White King is stuck fighting some Marauder Horsemen. Do have some Black Knights that need new attack orders that need to come get involved in the fight. Meanwhile, the Blood Dragon Lord flies up above, throwing down his Helm of Discord just to debuff people as he flies by. But it looks like he is instead going to go try and punish this blob over here with his Blood Knights in tow. Isn't landing just yet as Kholek is coming after him with all of his buffs popped. It looks like the Blood Dragon Lord maybe doesn't want to land right in front of this guy. Blood Knights instead pile into the Chaos Warriors of getting more damage on the charge than I would have expected, but now they get rear charged by Kholek, and they will regret that quite quickly. Balance of power is about 50-50. As the Black Knights rejoin the fight, the other Black Knights need to back off from fighting these Dragon Ogres. Though actually the Dragon Ogres are fighting without infantry support. Looks like the healthy Halberds did not come to help them. Instead go over to help this fight. But another gorgeous breath attack from the Blood Dragon Lord does its work. Looks like another zombie summon onto these guys just to keep them distracted for a bit while the Blood Dragon Lord joins up on the clusterfuck that is around the Dragon Ogres. Big damage onto them. Kholek throws down a mighty lightning storm to try and clear out some of these random chaff units. And the Blood Knights are unfortunately getting lost in this fight as well. They probably should have backed off and got some healing, but it looks like they're just going to stay to the end. So a very unfortunate loss there for the Vampire Counts. Just overcommitting that Blood Knight and losing it. But they, at the same time, got a good pick on the Dragon Ogres. So where they got one good play, another bad play kind of counteracts it into a bit of a moot point. Blood Dragon Lord's trying to finish off the Dragon Ogres as one Black Knight with Lances and Barding is going to die. The other one still remains for now for a bit of mobility for the Vampire Counts. Even going to get a little bit of healing to help out. White King in here, hitting the Dragon Ogres. He's already got pretty considerable value for just a little horse White King. 44, 48 for melee stats. 410 weapon strength without much armor piercing. And it looks like the White King's going after Kholek now as the Black Knights try and catch themselves some Marauder Horsemen. The Blood Dragon Lord is walking around. Now, I know he has no breath attacks left, so I don't know how we're going to deal with these heavy infantry. The Blood Dragon Lord, again, just hovering up here with his Helm of Discord, providing a little bit of a buff as the White King is trying to get in here. He's stuck on some Marauder Horseman bodies, but he really wants to get to Kholek, who's currently debuffed. And then the Blood Dragon Lord lands behind the Chaos Warriors of Khorne, trying to get them to tear a route that could lead to a natural route, but Kholek is coming up behind him. Blood Dragon Lord doesn't have that much health to lose. He needs to turn and fight his aggressor. Kholek gets some free hits onto him. The Blood Dragon Lord does finally turn and take the fight. Doesn't have any of his buffs popped, however. Kholek does. His weapon strength is back. The lightning strikes. As the White King is getting some free shots on his back, Kholek is trying to chase down the Blood Dragon Lord, who's just running away through his own zombies, who routed off the Marauder Horsemen, the Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Blood Dragon Lord gets back up in the sky, but Kholek does get another trailing shot onto him. Chaos Warriors are up on balance of power. And Kholek turns with all of his buffs onto the White King. Takes out a quarter of his HP in one hit. There goes another hit. Not nearly as good that time. And another half HP for the White King. Kholek's buffs. 2 seconds left on Tempest Rage, so that'll fade away. Marauder Horsemen are back briefly, but immediately get taken out by the Blood Dragon Vampire Lord again. I feel like they've been routing forever. I wouldn't be shocked if they shattered, but it looks like it is just going to be a normal route. Chaos Warriors of Khorne, gold chevrons, giving them increased stats, 47-45 for melee stats. And another good shot from Kholek onto the White King. What can stop Kholek? It looks like nothing, and that's not a sentence I'm used to saying out loud. 5,200 damage value for Kholek Suneater. But the White King is back in, trying to get a rear charge on top of his own Skeleton Warriors. One of these zombies is a summon, so it'll fade away in its own time. And the Chaos Warrior is actually taking a lot more damage than I would have expected versus just zombies. White King gets a little bit of invocation to heck. The White King is fighting with the Blood Dragon Lord, who looks like he's trying to come in for a rear charge. He's trying to get here before his White King dies. Kholek's Halberd support looks to be abandoning him any second now. In comes the Blood Dragon Lord with the Helm of Discord. Lands, and Kholek has no buffs. Oof. And the Blood Dragon Lord has every buff. 1k weapon strength, but in come the Dragon Ogres to try and save Kholek. Kholek's standing very low, and Kholek actually routes, but he swings on his way out. 900 HP for the Blood Dragon Lord, who's just about heal cap. One leadership for him as the Dragon Ogres fight, but the Dragon Ogres are going to, tear out away. Marauder Horsemen throwing in right now, but army losses will hit. And the Vampire Counts, after a brutally terrible start, will clutch it out. Oh wait, Kholek just naturally shattered. I honestly thought that was army losses. Alright. There's army losses as Kholek dies. Alright. There was your game from Delta and Hayseed. I do remember it now, but it was worth a cast. I didn't remember who won, but I did remember that Kholek got like 6,000 value or something crazy. So, it was worth a cast. Pretty decent value on the cavalry and the single entities of the Vampire Counts, especially the White King, man. The White King is a hero. 2,300 value for him. Kholek, 5,800. His caster got gooned right away after that first Bavane of Slaanesh. And then the Chaos Warriors did fine. None of the Marauders did well. Skirmish Cav did very well. And Dragon Ogres did okay. They didn't pay for themselves, but they did alright. GG. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.